All right, and we're live. Right on time. Let me get my buddy Johnny in here. And this guy. That sounded bad. Don't know what that was. But yeah, so here we go. We are live. What up, bro?
What up, man? What up? What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you?
All right. So what's up, man? You ready to start this shit?
Okay, so I did the test video without the headphones on through the mic, and it wasn't playing the sound back because it was plugged into my audio jack. So I plugged it, and then I was like 3 minutes till we started, and I started to panic. But figured out. I sound good, right? You hear me
Yeah.
good?
Sound good. You sound good.
Okay, cool.
All
So
right.
let's get this in groups if we can. I can't. I don't think we can anymore. Nice hat, bro.
All right. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? To another Dark Truth episode with your boy Johnny Blaze, my co-host Shady J.
What's up?
Today's guest is Mr. Jesse. Jesse from Face Window Tint, as you can see here on the hat, and we are going to invite him pretty soon. Shady, whenever you are ready, let's get him on. But hold on, before we get him on, how was your week? How's your week been going, bro?
Okay, so the week started out decent until yesterday when I woke up at 3 in the morning, sick as hell, bro. Like I don't get sick, and the reason I think I got sick is because I told the owner Rashawn the other day that I don't get sick, and it's just how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, ah, jinx myself.
Absolutely, dude. That sucks, man. I've been on this weird cough. I stopped smoking after a long time of smoking. I stopped smoking, so
Right.
I
By
don't
the
know.
way,
These are
congratulations on that. By the way.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Now, I
Awesome.
finally kicked it. It took me a while I was on and off. I'm like, I'm going to kick it. I'm not going to kick it.
Right.
This time after I got sick, like sick as a dog, um, even even during like in the middle of flu, wanting to go smoke a cigarette, I'm out there trying to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is why I'm not getting better.
Right.
So I'm like, kicked it, bro. Literally got like, I had 2 packs. I broke them in front of my wife and my daughter, my kids. Like, I saw them like, that's it. Like, I'm no
No
more.
more.
Like, no more. And they're like, yeah, right. We'll see. So I think the last cigarettes I smoked was like at Thanksgiving because I was drinking and
Right.
then everybody was smoking around me, and I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck it, let me smoke one. That's about it. That's probably the last time I smoked was Thanksgiving, which to me it's a big deal because
Right.
even though it was just like 2 weeks ago or something like that, dude, I couldn't go a day without smoking a cigarette. So
I feel
yeah.
that.
So yeah. But go ahead, Shady. What were you gonna say?
But so yeah, I mean, Monday was decent. Got sick yesterday, and then I woke up today. My wife went and got like a concoction of medicine. I took that yesterday, and last night before I went to sleep, dude. And I woke up, I felt like $100, bro. Like I felt great. And then so I noticed while I was working, I was like, but I still don't have enough energy because I was still kind of like, I guess, coming off of the sickness or whatever. But I was just like, I was working doing a removal, and I'm sitting there like, fuck, I'm getting tired, bro. Like, this is taking a fucking beating on me. And I'm glad I only had one vehicle today.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, dude, I couldn't have done like three, but today turned out great. Um, wasn't too bad. I mean, the removal went good. The only bad thing is they had Hyundai wheels on a Honda. I just thought that was kind of funny. I was like, man, I was like, at least take the center caps off, bro. Like, at
Yeah.
least, or get a sticker or something.
No, absolutely, dude. So check this out. I was gonna tell you. Um, damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
What's up,
Um, oh
Jason?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, bro?
Never mind. Let's just go ahead and get Jesse on here before I get the rambling.
All right, yeah,
Rambles. I
get it.
start getting the rambles.
get him in here. All right. He's in here, so we'll see. He should pop up in just a second. Let me go ahead.
Dude. What's up, Mr. Jesse? Jesse
What's up,
Money?
guys? What's happening? What's up, Jordan? Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me on the show.
Nice coming, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. What are you driving, bro?
Yeah, that's a nice hat.
I know, man.
Thanks for representing. I appreciate that.
Always.
Always, man. Absolutely, bro.
I don't wear the nice ones that I haven't destroyed yet, so I don't ever have these in like pictures and stuff. So I need to start bringing them to events because I got them tucked away. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got like 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, the hat collection. You guys got a lot of cool hats. The Tin Wiz hats, the ones from Tint Pro Nation. Those are awesome. Yeah, it's good to represent.
Always, dude.
Bro, I wear all the hats everybody sends me. I wear them like for that whole 2 weeks, and I keep wearing them. Like this one's like you guys can't tell, but like this one is like on its last limbs, man. I wear them, bro. Like I wear them. I work with them and everything because just like Jason Lawrence he's from 501. It's 501 window tinting. Like I'm always wearing his shirt.
Yep. Always.
So always representing other people's company other than mine.
Tinner, what's up?
Yeah.
Jason right now.
Hey, that show yesterday was fire, man.
Man,
Tuesday was good. I liked it.
I didn't even catch it. I might have to go back and watch it. I was there in the beginning, but I had to do some dinner and stuff. So.
Right.
No, I caught a little bit. I caught a little bit, man. What's his name?
Luis.
No. Is it Luis? But I call him Tint Pro.
Domi.
Yeah. I call him Tint Pro, and it's so messed up, man. I hope he doesn't watch this. Like, how you gonna forget my name, bro? No, Domi's a really cool guy, man. Like, really, really cool guy.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I like what he's representing, what he's putting out there. It was good to get to know him a little bit more with his story, and that's cool. I love it. I love all the shows.
Jesse, but this show is about you, brother.
Yeah.
Walk us through the like the becoming of face window tinting, like all the trials and tribulations. The floor is yours, Doug.
Hurdles. Well, I started way back when I was in the high school, almost like the same kind of scenario as Domi. I think I was 16, and I just needed a job. And my brother told me, "Hey, go see this guy named Larry. He has a shop, a window tint shop." And I didn't know what window tint was. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I was walking into, but all I know is I needed a job. I went there, and they introduced me to window film, and that company's still around. He's still doing well, but that guy was partners with another gentleman. It was a partnership. One pretty much handled all the commercial and residential stuff, and the guy that I learned window tint from mainly focused on automotive. And just started off mopping floors, cleaning windows, filling the buckets, and getting to know. They start you off on quarter windows first, and then roll ups, and then the back window. But how
long did it take you to get proficient in window tinting? Like once you started, like where you were, did you grasp it really quickly? Or did it take you a while?
It took me a while. I'm a little bit. I take my time. It took me about a year, at least a year and a half, to be confident enough to be like, okay, I can do this car, any car. But after 3 years of being there, I got really confident. Like, yeah, I could do this on my own. Back then that was like the 90s, so 3 years after that was like 1999. So there really wasn't there was a tint guy forum, uh, Tint guy website, and
Tint, dude. It
that's
was
pretty
Tint,
much
dude.
it. But as far
Was
as
it?
like YouTube and videos, there was nothing to go by. So we're just
Right.
have to learn.
Yeah,
I got
yeah. Jesse, now you're located in LA.
Yes, I'm in California, LA County. Um, I'm out of Torrance, so that's considered like the South Bay of Los Angeles, and been there for years. Um, I've only worked for one other window tint shop, so and that was where I started off. So I give them a lot of props. I look up to them.
Hey, so I heard you have a nickname.
Oh, yeah, I got several nicknames, but
I
one
know
nickname,
Jesse Money.
Jesse Money. Okay, yeah, RL.
Yep.
RL, if you know RL,
Yeah.
he's the guy that taught me mobile window tinting.
Yep.
So when I used to work for this company long ago called Paradise Tinting, and it was two partner guys, Larry and another guy named Ron, and they're really good. They're OGs. They're like they've been doing it a long time. And there was a year that RL moved back from Houston to LA, and those guys learned from RL. So that's like, in a sense, he's my grandfather of
Right. Right.
of window tinting, because he taught
So,
Yeah.
the guys I know.
Yeah.
And on my days off, RL would be like, "What's up, Jesse? You want to go work on your days off?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's roll."
Right.
And dude, you learned a lot. This guy
Yeah.
back in the day in the '90s, and I'm like, where we're gonna go tint at today? No, we're gonna tint right off the street, right off the street. Man, I'm used to the shop, so tinting mobile, like was definitely a challenge. It was new,
Right.
but that guy is like, he got it done like flawlessly. So I was like learning a lot from him. Of course, I tried to do it. Uh,
Couldn't
and
do
you
it.
know, you just learn and you
Yeah.
talk shit, hear his stories, and Ron, the partner, I'll get to the to the story. Ron, the owner, the shop owners, he was like, "What's up, Jesse Money?" I'm like, Why you call me Jesse Money?" He said, "Dude, there's only two people making money on Sunday. That's God, the church, and you. So I gotta say, you're Jesse Money." I'm like, "Oh
That's
man." So ever since then, RL called me Jesse Money, and he greets me with "For the love of money,
yeah.
what's happening, baby?" And I'm like, "Oh, what's up?" You know, it's just an old saying that we say to each other. "What's up, money? What's happening,
I
money?"
love
no,
it.
definitely. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see the hustle in you, man.
Yeah.
Working out there with you and for you, man. Out in
Yeah.
California, the times that I've gone, dude. Talk about a hustler, man. I don't know what side of the screen you on, whatever side. Jesse Money represents the face of window tinting, bro. Like this man's a real. That's why I was like, man, I love your brand. You are the face of window tinting. I'm talking about like a very
Bro.
genuine guy. This is the guy. He got a family. My man, like I guess the worst thing he do was probably like try to jaywalk maybe on the freeway. I don't know, like. No, definitely a straight ace in my book is Jesse, man. And we, from my family to your family, man, and we appreciate you for the help you've helped out us a lot. And
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I'm happy to be involved in some little way, like in the beginning with these groups. I'm like, oh wow, there's groups here. I just barely got onto the groups maybe 2018, maybe 2018, 2019.
Right when it
And
started popping.
when RL saw me commenting on something, like, what are you doing on here, Jesse Money? I'm like, dude. And he's like, oh yeah, I know this person. I'm like, I didn't know you knew all these people. Why didn't you tell me about
Yeah,
these
dude.
groups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but these groups, it's, you know, you hear people's problems, what their struggles are. They put it on the message board, and if you know a good answer to help them, then you just put it up there and just try to help somebody out. And that's what's good about the groups. That's what I like, contributing. And the way I met Johnny Blades was, he was supposed to be my. I met him on by winning the tickets to go to
Yes,
Hawaii.
yeah,
John,
on
yeah,
B
Donnie
plus,
Dixon
on B plus.
on
Yeah.
B plus. We miss
Yeah,
Bob. Bob,
dude,
if you seeing us, we miss you, buddy.
dude,
Yeah.
till this day, that's one of my favorite fucking podcast episodes of
I love.
anything. Like I remember that video like it was yesterday, man. And that's really like that's one of the pivotal moments that I love about this industry is when you were like, I don't want the tickets, man, send Donnie. And then the fucking chairman or whatever he is, he was like, no,
Yeah,
they're both going. And I was like, oh shit.
dude, that shit was
I was like,
crazy. I was wow. I was taken back. I didn't expect that. I did
So
not expect.
walk us a little bit towards your vacation, bro.
dude, how was
Oh,
the
dude, Hawaii was awesome, man. It was um, Tommy and Terry. They're awesome, very nice, humble people.
oh
I
that
love going out there to the shops, talking to the installers. Man, that place is a well-oiled machine. Those guys, a lot of props to them. They do a lot of volume.
What did you learn? What is one of the things that stood out the most, man?
Um, the organization, they're big. They
are
they
they
have they have an office, the back office, or whatever you want to call it, the front office. But everybody works together. They know what to do. Um, they have they have a they have operations for commercial. The commercial side, they got their they got their whole group that does and focuses on that, and they got the other group that does mainly automotive. Um, I took one of the tricks of applying the tint right next to the window, which was you know how we have the peel board. So we got the peel board. Some people have a mobile peel board. I have a mobile peel board, but usually I lean it against a wall, my work van or something to have it close to, or I have a stand that I have too. Sometimes I use. But what they do, they have a plexiglass, which is okay. I'm like, they have a plexiglass, maybe 4 foot by 3 foot, and they put it right underneath the door on the inside and have their pattern there, and they just peel the pattern off of there and just put it onto the window. So there's less
huh?
walking around with the film. They just install it that way. I was like, man, that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna use that.
Wait a minute. So you're saying like when you open the door inside the door, like on the chassis of it, right? It's just sitting
Yeah.
right there. That's
So
fucking
the
that's
door, the door's open while they're doing the tint,
right, right,
and they lean this plexiglass pretty thick, and they lean it against the door to have a
right, right,
distance to the window when they got to
right,
install it,
right.
which is it's pretty cool. I like that.
That-
I like that that
Yeah,
method.
that is that's one thing that if you're mobile, that's a very neat trick.
yes.
And dude, that'll save you a lot of time going from a peel board a couple feet away from you, and then you have your peel board right here going here. The less amount of walking you got to do, the less contaminants you're gonna have. Jesse, now we've talked about the industry. Let us let us hear outside of the window tint industry. What is like one of the biggest success stories that you've had, or one of the biggest badass feelings you've had? Like just when you like just something a good ass story that you can
Um,
share with the world outside of window tinting.
sure. Biggest successes is in business. I would say um, betting on yourself, taking the lead. Like before I opened up my business, I was doing window tinting, you know, having my clientele that way. Never never pulled a business license or did anything like that until I landed my first account, and the guy there says, "Hey, we got plenty of work for you, but you got to get a business license." And I'm like, "Oh man, so no more cash deals? All right, no problem." So it's kind of something I just went into, but I was preparing for, I guess, because I was doing work, and in order for you to be legit, then yeah, you gotta pull a DBA or LLC, whatever suits you best. But and as soon as I started that ball rolling, I'm like, well, might as well continue doing that and being mobile, because the idea of having a shop at that time was not accessible to me because I didn't know where to go, who would help me. Um, the shop that I left before, they at first any owner is going to be a little salty on you when you leave, right?
Always.
You know, it's just what it is. You know, they taught you everything. Now you left, so
But it's on
but
them.
but now I'm there. Whenever I pop in there, they're always bragging to the other installers, like, dude, you stick it out. You could be, like Jesse Money here. He's doing good for himself. He got everything. He got business, got a wife, got kids, and so one of the biggest things was the hurdle was myself, like getting out the way and not being afraid to just go ahead and open up a business. And it was super small scale, and I'm only doing what I was taught. Like, um, there's three characters that I pretty much learned from: Larry Money, um, Ron Engel, and Mel. Those three characters, oh my gosh. One was super cocky, that's Larry. The confidence on him was through the roof. Like, he's
You need
badass.
that.
Okay, but he'll make you. um, Ron, super confident too, but he was all professional. Uh, that's where I got this, like, polo type
Yeah.
thing to dress appropriately going into somebody's home or
Yeah.
somebody's business. Uniformity, have a uniform. The shop, it was more laid back. We had like shirts, but it was, shirts. Um, and and RL, he was just more. He taught me the mobile side on not giving a fuck. Like, just, dude, put yourself in any situation and work your way out. Like, he's like he's like the ninja that has a bunch of moves.
Dude, no, I totally live by that, bro. Like, get there, figure it out, get it done, and go celebrate after. Because, man, like, we've all had those customers that we've heard, like, going back into the industry, talking about the industry. We've all had those customers that come back to us and they're like, man, certain shop couldn't do this car. Certain shop didn't have this pattern on their plotter, so they said they send you down the road. Certain person couldn't do this job. Certain person. So when you come in and you save the day for that customer, not only are they grateful, but you cleaned up the image of the industry to them. Because I've had a couple customers had bad experience with one window tinter, and then they give up on window tinters. Like, they don't respect us anymore. They're just like, God damn it, all of you guys are just fucking potheads, lazy
Yeah.
motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got guys like Jesse that is like, oh no, wait, hold on, you guys are not all that bad. It's only me and Shady that are bad.
Hey, fuck you. You talk about yourself, bro.
Nah, you guys are
No,
good.
but
You guys are solid.
no, man. But yeah. But I'm saying, like, you come in there, you save the day, you clean up the image for the whole industry, man,
Right.
by just going out of your way, by just figuring it out, man, um, and you get it done. And that's the like the little trophy you take home. It's not only the paycheck, but the satisfaction that you made that customer happy, which makes it more like they'll call you. they'll start calling you like, hey man, I just want to tell you like happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. The tint looks great, bro. You know, like, hey man. And then you're like, and you can't help it. You're like, man, just let me know when you're ready for another one. And let me know when you're ready for another one, and I'll hook you up on the next one. You know what I mean? Because those little phone calls from the customer, back from the customer, is just like, it's just a solid feeling. What did Ed say?
Yeah.
He said, plotter, that's what we do. Damn right.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's plotted, if it's hand cut, bro. Just get the
Bro,
damn money.
I just got a, dude, we just got an FC 9000 graph tech at the shop, dog. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you right now, fuck a hand cut, dog. Fuck a hand cut. Them patterns, bro, are fucking money.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
don't have to do anything. I literally just cut it, weed it, slap it on, and it fits perfect. I used
What's
to have to recut the sides, have to trim the tops. Like, it would take an extra 15 minutes to do an install, right? Now it's just like, I can have that extra 15 minutes,
That was
bullshit
it.
on my phone, taking a video, you know what I
bro?
mean? Like, doing different.
I'm defending the graph tech to till I
It's,
die, bro.
it's the
Ask me how many I got. Ask me how many plotters I got.
it's the best. None.
I
I don't
have
need
no plotters.
zero
But
plotter. I don't have any either. The shop does, but I don't.
yeah,
But
what's your
I'm just saying.
opinion about it, Jesse? What's your opinion? I know you.
Dude, I want a plotter, but I don't do enough cars to get one. So
Yeah,
I would
bro.
love to get one, maybe in the future. But
There's a new era in the industry coming,
But
and they're plotter babies. They're little plotter babies that we need to nurture and care for and take care of.
they have to
Bro,
at least they have to at least know how to hand cut though. That's the only
do they
stipulation.
really
Like
though?
if you
Do they
only
really
butter,
do that?
if you only
Bro,
use butter, yeah. But if you know how to hand cut, that's completely fine, man. Like
I don't I don't know, bro, because I wouldn't want my son, right? I wouldn't want my son to struggle. And I would be like, you know what, son? Why hand cut when I got this $10,000 plotter in my garage,
why
right?
wouldn't you want him to struggle? Didn't you have to struggle? Did you
Hell
get better
yeah.
at it? Did you have
I
to
don't
get
want
did you have to get better through struggling? You have to do the same for yours, bro. I'm just saying. Like you can't give them easy breezy shit and then
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like I
just
want them like I want them to focus their energy more towards something else versus oh, I can't cut this dang window out. Come on, man. Like there's other stuff at the shop you could be worried about than hand cutting shit. Now, if you get an older car, right? Well, hey, hold on. To answer that question, hold on. To answer Noah's question, there will be a hand cut with destructive. Now, if you sign up for disruptive program and you
let's not
hand
talk.
cut that 69 Roadrunner, you could send it to the disrupted. Now you get to sell that
Yep.
pattern from that old vehicle,
Dude,
or get it close enough.
dude, gonna I need to get that one back in just to recut it, just to have it on there.
Dude, you had one, didn't you? You had
Yes,
one in the shop.
it should be the same body style. It had a brand new 383 Mopar engine in it. I don't know which one it was though. It was fucking loud though.
So I'm not advertising for disruptive. I'm not getting no money out of it or anything, but just thinking about the great idea of having those issues that were happening right now in the industry where you can't find older patterns because the people who are making the softwares are like, when are they gonna get a fucking 68 Camaro in there? You know
Right.
what I mean? Like they're not gonna get that in your shop. Bullshit, you're getting them in the shop. You're getting like Bel Airs. You're getting like 57
Then,
Apaches, you know, like I just,
then what you do when you get those patterns is you charge a high dollar for them because I mean
of course.
you're gonna need it one time unless you go to a classic car show and there's like 10 of them.
Hey, but if you are in the disruptive program, and this is a little tip for you guys, I would definitely start selling those patterns. Those patterns are gonna get bought. I'm telling you,
But,
there's a new era of plotter babies. We need to nurture and take care of them. They're
but
gonna
also,
grow up to be great installers.
but,
One day they're gonna be great installers.
but also make them pay.
Well, yeah. Look, you see, Noah says classic cars start at $600, broski. Like exactly, like they are expensive. They take a little bit more time. You can hurry up and put it on and just send them down the road.
Right.
You know, do whatever you want.
No,
But Jesse, what is your
fuck.
opinion about that? The whole plotter and everything, bro. Like I know I already asked you. You said you don't do enough cars, but what if they brought it to flat glass, bro?
You can use it for flat
You
glass.
can
Yeah,
use
you
it for
can use
flat
it for
glass.
flat glass, but it's some of the windows on flat glass, they could be off. They're not exactly square, so there could be a gap. So
That's true.
Dude,
still, you
if
can
you
still do with just maybe cutting two sides instead of
exactly,
all four.
dude, listen. That's exactly what I had to talk with somebody the other day. I was like, you're only cutting two sides. So say it cuts off, so many seconds off of your time, right? Like 20 seconds off of your cuts, right? And you have 100 windows. You know what I mean? That's 200 seconds, which is like what? Like a couple minutes or whatever. But you're still cutting down your time doing that shit.
Now let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I totally agree
French
with you.
panes,
Again,
French pane windows.
dude, hell
Go
yeah,
for it.
those would be money,
Right.
Jesse, money.
Right.
If you could get fresh panes down and just get that little plotter to cut his
Bro,
little heart out,
bro, lick and stick them bitches, just
just lick and
put them
stick.
on.
There you go. Yeah, I would cut them. And the great thing about a plotter cutting is that you can go down to the millimeter, bro.
Right.
Wow.
So instead of like going to the half inch or the quarter inch
Yeah.
extra,
Millimeter.
you could go to the millimeter, bro. If you're really good at measuring, that would be the best way to go.
Dude, just get
Um,
the electric tape measure that tells you what it is, bro. Have you seen those? Like you pull it out a certain thing and
No, I
it'll tell you.
haven't.
now, George is right. George is right. It's not for every job. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's not for every job.
No, no, definitely not.
But if you got like my man Jesse does a lot of decorative, a lot of nice jobs. Dude, a plotter would come in handy if you have to do like frost cutouts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely that.
And for that, you don't need a 72 inch. You can get your little 40 inch just to do doors.
Right.
Just to do doors.
You know that plot all day on flat glass, they just make it an eighth or a quarter inch longer. That's what I'm saying. Like cutting two sides as opposed to three or four. Like say you have a shitty factory edge on both sides, right?
Yeah.
And you have to cut four because you don't want any buckles or nothing on the edges.
Yeah.
And then you got to cut all four sides. It takes away from you having to cut out corners and start your line and then start down.
But
cut from the edge.
if
You just go,
if I had to,
you got straight edge here. After you cut down, you got a straight edge down here, straight across.
yeah, no, absolutely, bro. Like I can probably hand cut way faster before you even put on a plotter, weed it out and everything. Now, if you weed it out the day before,
That's what I'm saying.
you bring it on to the job site,
Not
you're
while,
smoking me.
not while you're working. Like
No.
that's what I'm saying. Before you get to the job site, you plot everything out before you leave. Like you either get to the shop early, you do it the day.
This reminds me, I did a job. An old school tinter reached out to me maybe like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe by now. He was doing exterior, like a skylight job, some hospital, anyways. And this guy runs a plotter. He has the plotter on the rooftop with
Oh
a
my
canopy
god.
over it. And I'm like, dude, what's up with this? Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut all these, and all you gotta do is just lick it and stick them on. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, it worked, but it saved some time. But I think on that job, I really got fried as far as like we were attempting to tint these skylights from the exterior in the middle of summer, and it's hot as heck on that roof.
I
Like,
did.
And the helper that I had with me, like, he looked at all of us like we're crazy. Like, dude, why don't we just do this at night? I'm like, that's right, man. Why don't we just do this at night? It's
Dude,
cooler.
that's a great idea. I've never thought of that.
Common
Well,
sense. Oh man.
no,
God,
yeah,
bro.
because we're not used to our mind's not programmed to work at night. Like
No,
our mind's not is not programmed to work at night.
what we're doing is we're helping with sunlight. So we're like, we got to work during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But in this particular situation, it's hot during the day. We got to get this done. You start early enough, you only got like 1 hour to knock something out. Nah,
Yeah.
just bring out the floodlights. Let's do it at nighttime, and that's
Good
it.
idea.
Cooler weather.
I think if you do a skylight job, I've done 2, and yeah, they're not fun, but if you have a skylight, I think the reason why you gotta do it in the day is whenever you're checking on your work as you're going down to drink water from your van, right? Because you didn't carry it up there. Why would you carry water up with you, right? You can see the light gaps. You can check your light gaps. It's very important. But if you do it at night and you go over it with some caulking at the end of after you're done, you should be good. You should be good.
What this guy did, he removed the frames all the way around, so there's like we go all the way in, and once he put the frames back on, there was no light.
Because you have to caulk it regardless, right, Jesse?
Yeah, the edges need to be sealed.
Sealed, because those are to prevent it from
Get any weather.
delaminating, and also to prevent any kind of debris to be shoving in there as the wind picks up and rain and stuff
Nice.
like that. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, Jesse, tell us about your day today, bro.
Today was it was nice. Took the kids to school.
Okay. Yeah.
My schedule pretty much is me, family, do some jobs. Like, I'll work nights if I need to. I'm not afraid to turn on the generator, hook up the floodlights, and do what I gotta do. But yeah, it's pretty easy. I had a job on a car to do. I did a Honda CRV earlier, and then I had to drive. That's the thing with being mobile. You drive 45 minutes over there. Okay, another 45 minutes over there. And then another hour to get back home. It's what it is. I try to accommodate that by getting a work vehicle, the Transit Connect, to save some gas. But I don't know. I take it easy. I don't try to overwhelm myself like I used to. When I first got started, I used to grind all the time.
Yep.
When you get married and you have a kid, you're still in that mode in the beginning. Like, I gotta work, because that's what my dad did. He worked. We hardly seen him. But my wife brought it to my attention, like, hey, you know these kids are yours too, right? You know you gotta contribute something. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Hey,
subconsciously,
bring your face to the house,
yeah,
bro.
bring your face to the house.
Yeah.
Be with these kids because they're yours too. So, but subconsciously, you kind of like get into a habit of doing what you're like conditioned. You don't even know that you're conditioned, but you're going by the examples of your parents. So my dad always worked.
Exactly.
We hardly seen him. So subconsciously, that's what I did. And that's what I was like, sticking to my gun. I gotta work, baby. I gotta work.
Yeah.
And
grind.
And she's like, I work too. She's like, I work too. So you don't gotta work as hard. So
yeah,
that's
make time. Awesome. Make time for the kids, because once they grow up, they're that's it. All we have is memories of whatever time we spent with them. So
exactly.
Yeah.
No, man, I learned that a lot from you, Jesse. Like, you're one of like my inspirations, bro. I talked to Shady the other day. I was like, bro, like the way you work is badass. But I was telling Shady, I was like, bro, if I could just do 2 full ceramic installs, I'm good. If I could tint 1 house a week, like a nice house a week. Like I'm good. That gives you because I know, Jesse, you're not cheap, bro. You're not cheap, and we're not gonna go into pricing if you don't want to. But what I like about you is like, bro, like if you want to do it, let's do it. If you don't want to do it, it's gonna cost you. And bro, I've been in, like we were in Compton doing that one Range Rover outside.
This is my first car doing an automotive job back in, what was it, February or March
Hold
when you came out the
on.
first
Yeah, I
time?
think it was
Hold on.
February.
Hold on. You were in Compton, bro?
We were in Compton.
You didn't
We
FaceTime?
did a Range Rover. A lady owns a Range Rover in Compton, and we were there early. I
Yeah.
think I started my day at
Yep.
6 or 7. It was dark when I pulled up, and
Darn.
mobile. I'm like, dude, let's just do it. I had started, and then Johnny came like maybe an hour later and started finishing up some of the doors, and that's it. That's tag team, just knock it out.
Yeah, that was pretty fun, man. That's one of the things that inspires me, man. That inspires me to this day. It's like, bro, just go feed your family. Just go wake
Yeah,
up and feed your family. Don't
dude.
don't bitch. Don't complain. You're over
Yeah.
there. Oh, my internet's down. Oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, something happened. Like everything's gonna happen when it has to happen, right? But you gotta wake up and be like, cut out the negativity, baby. Let's just get it. Like, you can't like, man. I don't know how many times I've been on job site with guys and they're like, "Oh, we can't do that window because there's a wall in the way. Let's take that window out, tint it, let's put it back. Let's oh we can't do this job because there's this thing and I can't remove it because I don't want to bro. If you broke it, it's not
Yeah.
yours. So why would you care?
Fix it.
Like,
Just
yeah, just fix
fix
it. Like, just get the job done, man.
Yeah. What are the
Excuse my,
solutions? Like, all right,
yeah,
so
find a
that's the
solution.
problem. What's the
it.
answer?
Quit. Hey, if you complain with no solution, it's the worst. It's like, will you just think about it for a minute before you even say a complaint? Just be like, hey, this might not work, but I have this idea. And then the person you're talking to could be like, that's not really a great idea. I see where you're going with it, but how about this way? Instead of, man, this fucking shit's fucked up. I can't fucking do anything with this stupid shit. You know what I mean? It's like, dude,
Yeah.
yo, calm down and fucking figure it out, right?
Yeah. There,
Don't just fly
my
out there.
little hurdles that I've been through are like, I get to a job that I've never been to, mainly cars, and they'll be like, "Oh, you asked if I had a garage? Yeah, I do have a garage. Yes, but it's full of stuff. I can't do a
Yeah.
car in there.
It's like,
But if can you do it in the driveway? I'm like, yeah, I could do it in the driveway, but I just got to come back in the morning a lot earlier. The wind is there's no wind in the morning. It's a better climate to do the install.
yeah, Johnny
And
told me that.
and very very few times where I had to do the job, like there was like a mechanic shop that called me. He was like, hey, can you do the two front windows on my on this Cadillac? All the bays were full. He didn't have room for me to do it. I'm like, okay. I put my hand to the air. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. Did it outside. Did it outside real quick.
But hold on. For the guys that don't know what this means, it's like you got to see where the wind direction is coming, so you
Yeah.
know how to position your car.
Yeah.
So because like if you open, so what I've learned is like if the wind's coming this way, park the car facing the air direction, open the doors, hand cut,
Yeah.
and then when you're about to install the window, well, you got to be inside the vehicle.
Yeah.
Air
So
peel.
I'm inside the vehicle,
Yeah,
back rolling it, doing a
yeah.
Cali roll from one corner out. Dude, no problem.
Dude,
That
dude,
window came out clean.
Forget about it.
that's how he does his flat glass too. His flat glass, he pre-cuts it, and then like it's not even Cali roll. I call it like telescope roll. Like his row is like 10 feet long, telescoped out. and he's rolling it from one corner to from this way, not up and down, but this way. And that's what inspires me, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had my shop, and I was like, fuck yeah, like I'm about to rule the world. And then I just like, I'm overthinking this whole thing. I'm going back to being mobile, baby. Let's go back to the beginning, and that's what Jesse right here, man. He inspired me, like, to be like, bro, what are you worried about a shop for? You know, like, I've been out here. How many years you been out there, Jesse?
Opened up my business in 2020, 22. No, 2002.
2002, baby. That's 10 years, bro, on the same hustle.
No,
All
20,
mobile
bro.
work. Yeah, all mobile work. The other people that inspire me is like Raw from Next Level. All mobile work, bro.
Yeah,
I went back to the basics, and I tell you what, bro, I sleep good at night, baby. I sleep like a fucking baby. I don't have to worry about shit. I just gotta worry about my bills. And thank God, bro. And this is what I want to tell you guys. Thank God, all I gotta worry is about my bills and my new mortgage, baby. Let's get it, baby.
that's good.
So that's what
Right,
I'm
baby.
saying. So like, man, like, bro, you don't really need the shop to be the window tinter. You just have to have the heart to be the window tinter. That being with the plotter, that being hand cutter, bro. That's what you gotta do, man. Figure it out, bro.
Yeah,
Figure it out. Get it done.
yeah.
Get paid.
Hey,
Positive
Go
everybody,
home.
attitude,
hey,
can do attitude. Just
dude, everybody's
figure it
getting
out.
you, Johnny.
What's
It's
that?
20 years, bro.
What is that?
You said it was
20?
you said it was 10
I
years.
said 20
No,
years.
you
Did I say 10 years?
said 10, dog. You said 10.
That's how long I've been doing it. I've only been doing this for like 10 years, bro. I'm still trying to figure it out what I'm going to do with my life.
It's just a number, man. It's about experience, and everybody has different experiences. People excel differently and faster than others. And believe me, I'm slow. It took me a while to like fill it out, get the confidence to actually, go on my own.
Oh, man. Dude, I love the comments, bro, because you shady always, like, every time I comment, if you guys notice, like, my spelling is always wrong or it never makes sense. And then Shady calls me, he's like, bro, that's not how you spell it. I'm like,
Bro,
I know.
or he uses the completely fucking wrong word, and I'm like, bro, what are you using that word for? Like, that's not even it. I'm like, that's protector. He's like, what? I'm like, never mind,
Oh,
bro.
man. No, Michelle gets my ass all the time, too.
Hold on, Jesse, are you coming to Tinter Battles 23 in January?
Can't do it, man. I cannot do it.
Damn it!
No. Honestly, I told Johnny, I roll with the family. I go with the family wherever I go. And my wife, she started this new job, and she can't have no vacation till that anniversary date is
Right,
after April. So
right.
anything after April. But I told her we should be going to IFW, the conference, the Tin Off conference.
Oh, yeah, in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Virginia Beach one, and she'll have her vacation time, and we're not gonna have no issues. But yeah, my wife's more involved with the business now, and starting January, she's handling the office, the actual desk,
Fuck yeah.
like all the
Yeah.
paperwork,
Fuck
Yeah.
and
yeah, man. Teamwork makes
you know,
the dream work.
teamwork makes the dream work, and there's no excuses. She's on payroll, so if
Yeah.
she wants to get mad, like that's you, that's you,
About it.
No,
baby.
man, it's awesome. It's
And she's
awesome.
good at what she does, so that's like, I'm horrible at paperwork and following up. The more money you make, the more paperwork you're gonna have.
Always.
And
Yes.
when I started off, I can handle it. When you first start off doing your window tint business, yeah, it's not that much, easy paperwork. But once you start getting, more and more dollar amount, it's more people you gotta chase down. So she'll be in charge of accounts receivables, payables.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
to answer the question, go ahead, Shady.
I was gonna say Haas was asking what's in Virginia Beach. It's WFCT next year. Not XDC. XDC I think is still at San Antonio. I don't remember.
I think it's still going to be in San Antonio. I'm not sure. I'm going to sneak into that one. I'm not an XPEL dealer, but I'm telling you, XPEL dealers, beware.
I mean, they should
I'm
bring you
defending
back
my
because
third place. I'm just kidding.
dude, you were third place winner in flat glass.
Yeah.
You should be brought back regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over there I'm just there to take, I'm just going to be honest, like, bro, I'm not here for the courses. I don't want to learn. I'm just here for the money.
He said, I'm here to kick ass and take games.
Exactly.
That's all I'm.
Oh, what's that? I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gums, but I don't have no
Yeah.
bubble gum.
I'm here to fuck up and chew bubble gum, and I ran out of bubble gum.
Yeah, I just saw that TikTok. She was hilarious. No, Jesse, tell us a little bit about where do you go eat on your lunch break?
Yes. What is your favorite thing to have for lunch?
All right. So I've worked through lunch today. I'm notorious for that. Normally, I would eat a good lunch, but I tend to fall on this intermittent fasting type thing where I skip breakfast. I eat a late lunch, and for dinner I'll drink like a shake, like a vegetable shake. And that's it.
Hey, my
That's
man
it,
is
bro.
about fitness. Don't you go running or you stop running?
Running. I used to go running early in the morning. Just as soon as you wake up, that's the best thing you can do for your body. Just open around the corner, around the block a couple times, get that heartbeat pumping, and that's it. You don't need to do too much. Just get in the habit of some small exercises, a couple push-ups,
Right.
pull-ups.
Oh, to, hold on real quick, Jesse. To answer Tim Johnson, I'm like, I might do that. Like, hey, Carlos, what's up, doc?
Hey, sub me out for 2 weeks,
Hey,
dog.
bro,
Let me get 2
I
weeks
need
for
two.
auto.
Yeah. Like, I put in my 2-week notice when I started.
Yeah, just put in the application, and then right when he hires you, be like, "Here's my 2 weeks notice, bro."
No. We're talking about XTC. XTC is the XPEL Window Film Conference. That's their little conference. It's nice, man. I'll be honest
I've
with you,
never
man.
gone to it. Back in the day, I think in 2011, I took a course on PPF. Alex Valencia, he was the instructor. I think he's going to be at the tinter battles this year too. But I think I'm a dealer for XPEL because I do buy some products for them. But as far as like
Able to go then.
I think I'm able to go, but I got to
You
see
have
what date that falls on.
But do you have a log? It's in April. Do you have a login?
Yeah, I
If you
do,
log
but
in,
I forgot it already.
I'm just saying, if you have a login for the dealer login, you should be able to go for sure.
Yeah, I got all
Hey,
that.
you see what Haas said? He said, if somebody's chasing, if you see me running, you better be running too, because something bigger than me's chasing.
Oh,
Hey, Haas is a big dude, bro. He jumped on me the first time I met him, and I was like, bro, get your big ass off of me. I was
Bro,
like, what the fuck?
he jumped on you. You're still standing.
Hell yeah, I got strong chicken legs, bro. Okay,
Oh, that's right. You're a quarterback. You're a quarterback, dude.
man.
I forgot about that.
oh wow.
I used to do, but
No, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying like I remember that. It says Billy says he's still working. Working on what, Billy? What are you doing at this time of day?
working
Just
on a
kidding.
bug, bro.
Dude, I'll be surprised. Jesse, let me tell you something. Are you getting more business now than your busy time? Is anybody experiencing that?
Yes. Towards the end of the year, because I do a lot more commercial, a lot of the commercial accounts they want to like commercial flat glass. They want, I guess they have money saved in the budget for little projects like this. So
Yep, I got one of those too at a dentist's office. They're
Yeah, so
like
yeah,
just
you could
push
be busy.
the first.
Oh, speaking about budgets, did anybody watch Shady's and Cash's podcast on Monday
Dude,
on
had to
finances?
dip out early. I was only in there for like 30 minutes. I didn't catch any of the good shit. I need to go back and watch because I had dinner and stuff. And but
But
he's
Jesse, give us some badass fucking. I know my man Jesse. Look, I'm hyping my man Jesse up a lot. Yeah, everybody's probably like,
I mean,
"God
but
damn, bro! All right, we get it."
dude, he's the shit, though, bro.
Yeah, he's the face of window tinting.
Yeah, he's the shit.
Jesse, share some knowledge on our financial shit.
The only thing I can share is what I've been through. So I know how to have a good credit. You got to pay your credit cards on the due date or before the due date, but most importantly, on the closing date. The closing date is the date that they report it to the credit bureaus. So as long as your balance is zero on the closing date, and you pay your credit card in full on the due date, you should see a good increase in your credit score.
Nice, nice. So you're saying credit is the way to go for some kind of financial freedom.
It's always a great thing for you, right? Like if you have a credit card, if you have no money, you got a credit card.
Yeah, if you have a credit card, I'm saying if you have a credit card, you need to be requesting an increase every 6 months. You need to be paying on the due date, obviously in full, and also make sure you have a zero balance on the closing date, which is usually 5 days or 7 days after the due date. That's when they report it to the credit bureaus, and you want that reporting to be at zero, so that it shows like, oh, this guy is not abusing his credit. It still shows that he hasn't used all that credit on his credit card, and that's what's worked for me. And the highs that I've gotten doing that game, I see it as a game. You do that game, um, you'd be like 850, 839 up there. Excellent credit.
Nice.
Savings, you gotta budget your ticket, like every invoice. Just picture like a pie,
Right.
10%, whatever you want to calculate for savings, for budgeting, for advertising, for vacation. Um, you should open multiple savings accounts for personal use. You get direct deposit.
You get
Yeah.
direct deposit, right, Shady?
Yeah.
So when they pay you direct deposit, you can allocate a certain percentage to your checking account, and you could break that up. You could give them another, like a savings account, and have 60% go to your checking, your spending, and have 10% go to a vacation savings and investment savings, and that's if you want to do all that.
Not for
Uh oh. He's shaking his
not for,
head.
for me, man. There's just too much I gotta pay, man. And being not a business owner and an employee, I mean it is right now.
But you're saying business owner as your T-shirts, or you're saying business owner
With
as you're the guy who markets for where you work at?
a window tint company. Like I don't own a company. So
Yeah.
I
This is
don't
my thing. My perception of everybody, whether you don't own a business, or I see everybody as a business. You're a business. I'm a business.
let's see.
The way we dress and communicate with people, that's pretty much a business. First impressions is a business. I see each individual as a business, because that business takes care of themselves a certain way,
Right,
has skills,
right.
dresses a certain way, likes smelling a certain way,
Yeah,
does
you're
things
your own.
their way. That's a business.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah,
see it.
you're selling yourself image, right? Like that's what we do in life is we sell our image. When you first meet someone, that's what they say. I believe I mean, Shady, you can backdoor on this one, but you're selling your first impressions are important because you're selling who you are in like 15, 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, but in the first 15 seconds, I'm sorry. You're selling who you are. You're presenting who you are. So if you come with a shitty attitude, aka less value, then you're gonna come
Right.
off. People are gonna treat you for what you're worth. You know what I mean? So if you
What they, no, what they think you're worth, not
yes,
what you're worth, but what
exactly.
they
My bad. Yes.
what you've shown them, they're gonna pay you or give you the respect of what you've shown them that you're worth.
Yeah.
If you're not able to show your worth, that's the problem. Like if you can't show somebody your actual worth, that's where you get mad because they're like treating you like you're not worth shit, right? But then the question is, did you show them what your worth is? They don't they can't put a value on you because they don't know you. You have to show them your value. And once they see it, if they don't appreciate it, that's different. But if they see it and they appreciate it, they understand what you perceive to be your value, right? And then they compensate you or they give you respect accordingly. You can't assume that people know that you're the shit without showing them how much you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it's just one of those things. You gotta because I'm not the best at whenever I just meet a customer that comes to the shop presenting my best self. Maybe I've had a bad, maybe not in the mood or whatever. I try to put on a brave face, but then some days it just doesn't come through, right? And so their first impression sometimes is, oh man, that guy's kind of straight to the point and kind of emotionless. Then they see the second time they come back, they're like, holy, that's not the dude that I met the first time. And then they're like, maybe like maybe I didn't catch him on the right or whatever, because you don't see those people every day, but
Yeah.
you run into these problems with people presenting their own worth to you, and sometimes they don't want to because they don't think that their worth is enough, right? They do actually do that. You're like, holy shit, thank you. Been looking for that the whole time. Like that's what I've been looking for. Like where was that?
Hell yeah.
Like you have to like what people perceive of you is what you project, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have to you have to project yourself as much as you can, authentic as you can, because then there'll be no like question who you are as a person, right? And I've had
Yeah.
that problem in my past. I'll project the stupid ass image of somebody. And like people meet me or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you were completely different." Like Johnny was like, "Shady's not fucking mean at all, bro. Like he acts like a hard ass and shit." And I meet him, he's soft as a teddy bear, and I'm like, "Man, fuck you." I didn't like mean it to be like I'm fucking like this stubborn, like you know what I mean. I was just joking around,
No,
having
yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My first impression of you, since we're talking about it, I was like, "Who the fuck is this douchebag with this long hair? Like, who the fuck does he
exactly.
think he is?" I figured that's who everybody from Arkansas is. Like, I thought that's how you guys are in Arkansas. I'm just like, okay, that's their sense of humor. But getting to know you, getting to understand your way of thinking, we came
Fuck
down to find out that we're a lot alike. We're just a lot
right.
alike. We just have different ways of cooking rice.
Yeah,
That's it. No,
just all moves around and comes to fruition, right?
no, exactly, dude. So, nah, man, I appreciate it, man. Same thing with Jesse, man. Like when I first heard Jesse, I never even seen his face yet. Uh, I haven't seen his face yet, but to me, he just came out as like, bro, like a selfless person. Like, is that the right word? A selfless person
Yeah,
that's not
very
selfish.
giving, very giving, and wants to do things for others, right? Yeah,
Yeah, doing things for others, and then him hiring me and just having trust in me and just saying like, dude, I don't really know you, but I have you talk the talk and you walk the fucking walk. You better go do this fucking job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That means a lot to me, man. That I have a lot of respect for people who do that. But yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Look like you were gonna say something.
we're already at the 1 hour mark. We cut it around now, and so just you paying attention. So it's your dark truth phrase, basically like one little thing. It's kind of like Jerry Springer's final thought, right? So like your one thing that you want to get across to people when it comes to life, work, it, like what one advice you got as a kid, just anything that you want to give, like one final message to everybody watching that will help them, understand something, I mean, just anything, like your dark truth about whatever.
Um, one thing to share to everyone, hope they grasp is be aware of what's around you, who's around you, whether you have a family, kids. Be more present in their life. Um, Window tinting is part of our lives, but for kids, they can care less about window tinting. They they would probably prefer to go go to the park, go run, go bicycling or something. Um, that's that would be different for somebody that doesn't have kids. Somebody that doesn't have kids, then it's all about the drive for their business or where they want to go. So, or who they want to see, or do they want to meet somebody? Are they putting themselves out there to meet somebody? Like, I can't meet nobody. Well, where are you going? Are you you putting yourself out there? Um, I met my wife salsa dancing. Salsa dancing is not something that I did in that friends of mine did in the '90s. You know, I grew up in the hip hop era, so the reason why I got into salsa, let me tell you this. Um, I had a shop back in 2008,
Okay.
around the crash of the stocks or whatever. I had a lot of accounts, like dealership accounts, and when they stopped sending me cars, I had to let people go. I had a secretary, I had employees, so I had to close up, and that took a lot of that was a lot of reflection on me. Like, dude, I let these people down, but I had to close, or what, or I'm gonna be in, I'm gonna have to break down. So luckily,
Yep.
I had to make the decision. You know what? Let me close up the shop. Laid everybody off. Sorry, things are not going the way they used to, and I had to put that face to, and it was hard to do because people are depending on a job. So don't be afraid to look in the mirror and say, all right, this is what you got to do if you're going to continue doing this. And after I did that, I was like, you know I'm still in business. I got a shop on wheels. I have a vehicle. Go back to doing mobile again, and that's what I continue to do. But one of the things that helped me get over that little depression or little uh was I said, I'm gonna do something that I've never done, and I looked up salsa dancing, and I love the music. Salsa music is bomb.
Oh, it's shit, dude. I love it.
In high
Sounds
school,
so,
I used to
so
be in a marching band, so I'm like, I got appreciation for each instrument that
right.
goes into a song. So
So you know how to move the hips. That's what
I
it was. You knew how to move the
yes.
hips. You just
So
didn't know how to move the legs.
The fucking trumpet, dude. God damn. In salsa music, the trumpet, dude,
yeah,
always,
Oh yeah, kills it all
always.
the time.
I love it. And putting yourself in challenging situations, going to the little classes that they have, learning to dance, and guess what? I sucked just like everybody else in that class. So it was like we're all in even playing field. Like, leave your ego at the door. Everyone's there to learn something new, and I forgot all about the bad that happened that I just went through. So
Right.
Hey, Shady, since we started an hour early, man, I think we should give it a little bit longer, dude. I like this little topic, dude, because we're about to. You just touched my heart right there, Jesse. Like Neta, like that right there, just like once you leave your ego at the door, bro. Don't get me wrong. When I kind of got like screwed over on my lease thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead. I kind of got screwed over on my lease thing. I didn't pay attention. I didn't read the terms, whatever. It turns out I was just renting and I just lost it. I didn't lose it. I just didn't want to pay anymore. And somebody was willing to pay the space and they got it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, let's just call it for what it is. Now,
yeah,
at the time, bro, that really hurt me, man. It really like put me in a depressed state because I was like, damn, I failed the industry, man. Like I failed the industry. Like everybody was like, damn, Johnny this, Johnny that, Johnny this, which in my head, that's what I thought, which I know for a fact. Everybody's like, Johnny what, Johnny who, you know what I mean? But in my head, that was my perspective. That was my vision. It was like, damn, I can't let the whole industry down. It's the same way when I compete. When I compete on these competitions, like I don't feel like I'm by myself. I feel like I'm out there. You know what I mean? I'm out with I'm defending a lot of people who can't speak. I'm defending the Latin American people. I'm defending the people who are scared to compete. Like that's who I'm competing for. Like there's a lot on my shoulders when I'm competing. So that's why it means a lot to me when I compete. And mostly important, like I'm competing for my family and I'm working for my family. Um, when I just decided to give up on the shop and just give up on that fight, because I could have fought that. I could have gone to court and been like, no, this was the agreement, blah blah blah, and I could have done all that, but
yeah,
that just would have just taken time. And
yeah,
with time, that would have costed a lawyer. A lawyer would have costed more than what I had, and I was just like, you know what? Go back to the drawing board, Johnny. Like just go back. Like Carlos taught me this. Like man, just stick to what brought you to the dance, right? Like stick
yeah,
to the stuff that brought you to the dance, and and that's what I did, man. I swallowed my pride. I wasn't too open about it, but now since we're on the topic, and since you brought it up, bro, like you're not alone. And I'm pretty sure like there's a couple business owners that are watching us and that gone through the same thing. Like every big guy, every big business owner has hit that. Oh crap! I flew too close to the sun. I wasn't ready for the heat. I
hmm,
burned my wings. I came back down. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But the journey, the flight was exhilarating. It was addicting. So
yeah,
it didn't bring me down. Like it did not bring me down. It brought me a new perspective in life, and it brought me a new thing like being able to finally have my own place, being fine to have my own house after all that crap happened, right? After all that thing, it was just like a blessing in disguise. It was just God telling me like, bro, this is the path you need to take.
yeah.
It's
Things happen for
like
a reason. Sometimes you
yeah.
just have to let it go, and you'll if you get out the way and just let God or who you believe in guide you on what's in front of you, and just be who you are. Be nice, that nice person that you are, that thoughtful person, giving person, and believe me, someone's watching out for you.
Now I didn't tell that story for everybody to be like, oh, feel sorry for Johnny.
No,
I tell
I don't
that
feel
story to encourage you guys. Like even though if you think you're done, like no, you're not done.
never
It's
done.
just the beginning of what you're about to do. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's like I always say, dude, shit happens, you gotta wipe. I mean, like when things go bad, what are you gonna do about it? You gonna let it get crusty and old and nasty and stinky, or you gonna take care of it and clean it up and get it done, get it over with, and then it's thrown away, it's gone. You
Yeah,
get rid of the shit, throw it away, You wiped. Now you got to move forward because you'd rather have a clean ass than a dirty ass, right? So I wouldn't, when shit happens, like in that analogy or whatever, like you don't want to have a shit attitude. You want to clean up the attitude after something bad that happens, right?
Yeah.
You can't, because the worst thing you can do is just sit there and fucking beat yourself up over some dumb decision or something that didn't work the right way because you knew better, but now you know better because you failed,
Yeah.
right?
It's an
Failing forward
experience.
is, so then the next time something like that comes up, you're more prepared for it. You're like, okay, this has happened before. This is a kind of the same thing like this situation. I did it this way to fix it. Maybe it'll
It's
help, right?
almost when you cut yourself for the first time with the blade. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
oh fuck. Ah.
I cut my damn thumb today with some tint because I was
No,
like flicking it, put the snap shrink, and it cut the shit out of my thumb right here, dude. I
no.
mean, like it was
When,
leaking, bro.
when you really cut yourself,
Shit.
no, when you really cut yourself with a blade, like it's one of those
Like,
things. Like, man, do I really want to continue doing this, bro? Like, this is suck. Or when you're on that very high fucking ladder, dude. You're on that very high ladder at the very tip of the edge,
right.
and you're like, and you still can't reach the top of that corner of that window, and you use your sprayer just to lay it down because it's falling back. Dude,
Yeah,
those are those moments. Those are the moments where you're like, "What am I doing, bro?"
So,
What? Or when you kiss your heat gun.
oh man, I've never kissed my heat gun. That's one thing I've never.
I have, man. I have
I
plenty
mean,
of
I
times.
kissed it, but I've hit my damn calf with it before,
Well,
or like my.
that's what it means. Like that's.
Oh, well, I don't fucking know these. I don't know what he meant. I thought he meant like love it.
No, or if it falls like, or if it comes close to you, bro. Like
no,
I
I've
don't know if that's
never.
ever happened to you.
Mm-mm.
The
No,
kiss of the heat gun, yeah.
but
Like that's what it means. Like
I do
like
have
like
dropped
I call
my
them
knife.
I call them heat gun hickeys.
Oh,
When you
kiss
get a
up
heat gun hickeys.
a heat gun hickey. I like that. I like.
Bro, that motherfucker right there. No, but man, no, Jesse, man, we appreciate you coming on, man, sharing a little
Yeah,
bit about yourself, man. And then like the last thing you said, man, it's just like I know you're if anybody paid attention to the whole podcast is when you're in LA and you plan to be there somewhere, just tell them like 2 or 3 hours. Like it's gonna take you 2 or 3 hours to get there. My man has been driving the whole time and still not gotten
dude,
to his destination.
where, bro? I'm like, what?
I'm almost there
Are you on Are you on the way to get the kids right now, bro?
right now.
Bro, he's been driving for an hour and 18 minutes to get
Yeah.
them kids, bro. That's a
Yeah,
man, dude.
I was doing a job that needed to get done in
Fucking love it.
Montclair. It's kind of far, and the guy's like, "All right, just follow me back to the shop. I'll cut you a check." I'm like, "All right, cool." Another 10 minutes away, so yeah,
Right.
it's
Dude,
part of the grind.
Jesse's all over the place in LA, bro. My man is all over the place, bro. That's what's cool. It's whenever you're like, I don't know, maybe like I'm hyping him up because I'm like I love LA. Like I don't know what it is. Like I was born and raised in Houston. I've never been to LA before. Jesse invited me to go there. I've probably driven there once when I was like 14 years old, but I didn't stop or tour out. But just working in LA, the weather, just like the whole atmosphere is like, dude, like something is like home to me. I'm like in my little like youth age, I would have been like, yeah, bro, LA, bro.
Right.
I'm
You know,
sorry we
like
couldn't do so much over here because, dude, when you came in February to help me out, I'm like, I was busy, man. You concentrate on that job, and I got some other jobs I gotta go do. And then this last time I was sick, and I didn't want to get you. You said you came and saved me. What was last month? So
yeah.
yeah, those. My life is like no time. My time is work and
Yeah.
family, and that's it.
My
That's the
funnest
best.
thing, my funnest thing, bro. We're in Inglewood, and what's that famous donut shop?
Oh, Randy's Donuts.
So we're at Randy's Donuts. If anybody remembers watching Iron Man, is where he sits on top of the
Yeah, the big donut on top of the place.
yeah. So
It
he's like, bro, just go up. He's like casual, just like Jesse, like just all casual and shit. It's like, bro, just let's get you up there. Like, you want to go up there and take a picture? I'm like, bro, I can't go up there. They just told us we can't go up there. No, just hold on.
He's
So
like,
this is the coolest story, bro. If you guys go into my profile and look up that picture, it's still in there. So he paid for the guy's donuts for me to jump on his truck and then jump on the ceiling for me to take a picture up there next to the donut, bro. Like, bro, that donut is huge. I'm 6 foot tall, bro. Like, I'm 6 foot tall.
yeah,
And
like
this fucking,
30.
the top of the donut's still like,
There was a guy going through the drive-through of that donut shop. I'm like, oh, dude, let me just ask this guy so you could just climb up his car, like on the back, and because it's the low roof, it was kind of like a low roof, and I told the guy, hey, I'll pay for your donuts. Just let my buddy jump on the back of your car, your truck, to get up on
That's
the
awesome.
roof. He's like, all right, no problem. Thanks for the thanks for the donuts. I'm like,
Thanks.
all right.
dude, that was a real cool. Like, to me, like the whole that was a really cool experience because it's like I guess Californians know how to speak to other Californians, and, and it's just like, bro, like if you would have told me that shit, I'm like, no, dude, like you're not getting out my
You're
car.
getting on my.
You're not. You're not getting on my car, bro. Like, no. This dude was like, yeah, man, go ahead. You're gonna buy me donuts? Hell yeah. Who else needs to get up there?
I told him I'll pay for your donuts, whatever you got.
No, dude, that was awesome, man. Nah, Jesse, man, thank you, man. Thank you for being on the show, dude. I think this is a badass fucking episode of The Dark Truth, where we finally let our guest talk.
It will be on. It'll be on YouTube. So if you want to rewatch it, like that, we'll have it on our channel.
Nice.
Anybody watching the show, there is a Tint Wisdom here in 30 minutes or so.
Yeah,
If y'all need to grab some snacks, that Carlos is going to talk about tinter battles at some point towards the end, I believe.
But don't we have Harry Raban?
Yeah, Harry Ramon.
We got homeboy from that what was it, East Coast Distribution, or what was it called?
He's from 3M.
Epic some shit.
Wow.
Dude, but anyway, like, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. So they got that guy. I don't know the real name of it, but I went through their website. Bro, that's the easiest website to order shit off of. Like if I had to. I don't have no need to.
You talking about EPD?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the, I think it's, man, his name's not coming to mind right now, but he was on Eric's podcast not too long ago,
Yes.
but he's one of the higher up guys or whatever.
Yeah. Manny from EPD. There you go, Lawrence.
That's right.
Yeah. So if you guys are not aware, you can go there and order vinyl. You guys can order tools. You know, go up there, just investigate it, and then you got some lady named there's a nice little rep there that can help you out if you need help, right? She's a little Hispanic lady, old Hispanic lady that can help you out. I'm not too quite sure she'll reach out to you. Then you got this is the good one. Look, and I don't care, you ex-pro guys can get mad at me if not. We got Chris Hardy. My man Chris Hardy is gonna be on the show, and I like the way he answers questions, but he never answers the question, like the direct fucking question. I call him out for that shit and let him know, black belt and all black belt, motherfucker. I know, like I'm always there, like answer the question, motherfucker. Like we trying to know. He diverts it. He diverts the fucking question, like.
That's what corporate people do, man.
Yeah, exactly. My man's corporate as fuck. Get down to my level.
They try to give you the gist of everything, and you figure out the answer, bro. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, no, but I still love him to death. No disrespect, bro. It's all jokes.
None.
But if you real fucked up about it, message me. But
All right, guys.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for the show. Hey, Jesse, holla at you, brother.
Love you, dude.
All right, guys. I'm here at the school. I gotta pick up the kids. Great talking with you guys.
It took you a whole hour and 25 minutes to get there.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, it took me a while.
No, Jesse, thank you for joining the show, man. Thank you for everything, man. I hope to see you soon. I hope you're not sick the next time I go out there.
Right.
Yes.
And we can have more LA adventures out there, man.
Yep. And if not, we'll see each other in the IFW
Absolutely.
10-off one.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely,
For sure.
dude.
All right, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Later. Peace out. Thank you.
Love you, dude.
Love you too.
So yeah, going back to the next episode, bro. I'm just saying, like, guys, whoever about to join in the next Tint Wiz, bring your questions, bro, push those fucking answers, bro. Come on, we need fucking answers in this industry.
Johnny, you can't figure the answer out whenever he explains it. I'm just saying.
What
You
you
just gotta.
mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What you
Anyways,
mean?
all right, guys. 30 minutes until Tint Wisdom number 150, I believe, because I saw it and I was like 150. That's a good number, you know, because it's nice and even or whatever. But it's been a great episode, Johnny. This is one of my favorite ones, honestly, because Jesse's such a genuine.
Exactly.
It's a really good one.
Exactly, man. He's the face of window tinting, bro.
Yeah.
That's his logo. That's what he does.
The face, man.
I'm ready.
Love
I'm gonna be in the comment. Trust me. I'm about to finish my last beer. I'm gonna be in those fucking comments on the next episode. So everybody, get in there, get in the comments. Fuck with your boy. Thank you for joining the Dark Truth. I'm signing out. Shady, stay
We're gonna
shady,
leave
baby.
We're gonna leave it at this. Cut out the negativity.
All
And
day.
stay shady.